Okay, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good evening, ladies. Welcome to our second session of English lesson for grade 12. Today, inshallah, we are going to do together some question paper exams for the previous years, some mock exams. So I've sent the paper on the WhatsApp group, and I asked you to do it before the session. Unfortunately, most of you haven't done the questions, but it's okay. We are going to do them together. So are you ready?
Yes.
Very good. Is it clear? The papers,
Yes.
the question paper are clear? The questions are clear, girls?
Yes, teacher.
Very good. Okay. Now I will start the listening. So the first task you are going to face, inshallah, in the final exam are going to be the listening task. You have two listenings, as I mentioned previously, listening 1 and listening 2. Okay. Listening 1 consists of 7 different questions with 3 multiple choices. Okay. Then listening 2, you have 2 tasks in listening 2. Task 1, 4 WH questions, and you have short. I have to write short answer. Don't forget that. And the part 2 is going to be 4 multiple choices. Okay, and the total of the listening task is going to be out of 15. Okay. Now we are. I'm going to play the listening, and you start. Do you have a paper? عندكم ورقة وقلم? Do you have a paper and pencil?
Yes, teacher.
Very good, excellent. You're supposed to have. Okay. So now, while you're hearing the listening, you need to record the answer. Okay. For example, number 1, the number 2, number 3, and like that. Okay. Yes, but I would like to make sure, is the screen, is the paper is clear for you? You can see the questions easily?
Yes.
Yes, teacher.
Very good. I will try to zoom it, but not, okay. Okay, Bismillah, we are going to start.
General Education Diploma, English Language Core, Listening. While reading your instructions, the teacher will check from the back of the class to make sure that everybody can hear. The teacher will not stop the CD. You will hear each text twice. The first time, listen and complete the task. And the second time, check your work. The examination will start now. Question 1. Look at question 1 on your exam paper. You're going to hear a conversation between a
Teacher,
Yes.
the sound is not clear.
Not clear? It's not clear?
Yes,
No.
Miss Hannah, it's not clear.
Okay. Let me try something.
You don't have a speaker?
Actually, no, I don't have. But I will try something. I will try something.
Okay. Okay, miss.
Now, is it clear, girls?
I think it's clear more than before. You can try again, Miss Hannah.
Inshallah.
Will not stop the CD.
No sound, Miss Hannah.
Now?
Question one. Look at question one
I
on your
think you open phone and laptop in same time.
Yeah.
Zoom. Yeah. If it's nearest, it come like that sounds.
Just one. Now, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Very good. So I will try again. Now the sound is clear?
Yeah, now I think it's clear.
General Education Diploma.
Yes, Salma, is it clear?
English Language Core.
Yeah, it's better than before, Miss Hannah.
Okay.
It's clear for me. I don't know the ladies.
The teacher will check from the back of the class to make sure
So
that
clear
everyone
now.
is here.
Good.
The teacher will not stop the CD. You will hear each text twice. The first time, listen and complete the task. And the second time, check your work. The examination will start now. Question 1. Look at question 1 on your exam paper. You're going to hear a conversation between a university student and an accommodation officer. But first, you have 30 seconds to study the task. Now listen for the first time and complete the task.
Hello, I'm Adam, a university student. I'd like to speak to the accommodation officer, please.
Hello, Adam. I'm the accommodation officer. How can I help you?
Well, I'm looking for accommodation for next year on the university campus.
I'm afraid you're a bit late. We advise students to start arranging their accommodation in February.
Really? That's very early.
Well, by April, there's usually nothing left. So it isn't a good idea to leave it until the end of June.
Oh, is there any way you can help me?
Well, let's have a look. I can probably find something for you. What year are you in?
I'm still a first-year student.
So in September, you'll be in your second year.
Yes, that's right.
I'm afraid we don't reserve rooms on campus for second-year students. Rooms go to first-year students, and we give any remaining places to final year students.
Oh, so what can I do?
Well, most students rent a room in a house. It's often cheaper than university campus rooms. Do you have any friends you'd like to share a house with?
My friends have already rented accommodation for next year.
What kind of accommodation are you looking for?
Well, I'd like to rent a shared room closer to the university with 3 students maximum.
Well, I'll look on the computer system. Fortunately, there's not much left. Wait a second. There's a room in the old town you'll share with 5 other students. The house seems big. It includes 2 bathrooms, 1 kitchen, and a living room. The rent is £85 a week.
How far is it from the university?
About 5 miles.
5 miles, that's quite far, especially in winter. Is there anything closer?
Let me see. There's one on Edward Street, a small flat with 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, and a kitchen. It doesn't have a living room, and you'd have to share with 4 other students. The bedroom looks very small, only 2 meters by 3. It's £65 a week. That includes electricity and water.
It doesn't sound so good. It's very small. I need space to work on my design projects. I'm studying architecture.
There's nothing else close to the university. You could look for a private room, but I advise you to make a quick decision. Shortly, you won't find any accommodation.
Oh, private room. How can I find one?
You'll have to check the local newspapers or look online. The Newcastle Forum website offers good accommodation. Some local people might have a room for rent.
Okay, I'll try the website. A friend has already checked the papers and couldn't find anything. Thanks for your help.
Now listen again and check your work.
Hello, I'm Adam, a university student. I'd like to speak to the accommodation officer, please.
Hello, Adam. I'm the accommodation officer. How can I help you?
Well, I'm looking for accommodation for next year on the university campus.
I'm afraid you're a bit late. We advise students to start arranging their accommodation in February.
Really? That's very early.
Well, by April, there's usually nothing left. So it isn't a good idea to leave it until the end of June.
Oh, is there any way you can help me?
Well, let's have a look. I can probably find something for you. What year are you in?
I'm still a first-year student.
So in September, you'll be in your second year.
Yes, that's right.
I'm afraid we don't reserve rooms on campus for second-year students. Rooms go to first-year students, and we give any remaining places to final year students.
Oh, so what can I do?
Well, most students rent a room in a house. It's often cheaper than university campus rooms. Do you have any friends you'd like to share a house with?
My friends have already rented accommodation for next year.
What kind of accommodation are you looking for?
Well, I'd like to rent a shared room closer to the university with 3 students maximum.
Well, I'll look on the computer system. Fortunately, there's not much left. Wait a second. There's a room in the old town you'll share with 5 other students. The house seems big. It includes 2 bathrooms, 1 kitchen, and a living room. The rent is £85 a week.
How far is it from the university?
About 5 miles.
5 miles, that's quite far, especially in winter. Is there anything closer?
Let me see. There's one on Edward Street, a small flat with 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, and a kitchen. It doesn't have a living room, and you'd have to share with 4 other students. The bedroom looks very small, only 2 meters by 3. It's £65 a week. That includes electricity and water.
It doesn't sound so good. It's very small. I need space to work on my design projects. I'm studying architecture.
There's nothing else close to the university. You could look for a private room, but I advise you to make a quick decision. Shortly, you won't find any accommodation.
Oh, private room. How can I find one?
You'll have to check the local newspapers or look online. The Newcastle Forum website offers good accommodation. Some local people might have a room for rent.
Okay, I'll try the website. A friend has already checked the papers and couldn't find anything. Thanks for your help.
That is the end of question 1. Now go on to question 2. Look at question 2 on your exam paper. You're going to hear a talk about bike touring. The text will be in 2 parts, each with a different task. But first, you have 30 seconds to study the 2 tasks.
Girls, can you see the second listening, the second one? Listening to, can you see the page on the screen?
Yes.
Very good, excellent.
Now listen to part 1 and complete the task.
When my grandfather retired in 1995, he bought a bicycle and started going on bike trips around Finland. He was a great storyteller with a good sense of humor. My brother and I enjoyed his stories and laughed at his jokes. Back then, as a 6-year-old child, I dreamt of going on long bike trips like he did. In 2001, my grandfather died, and I inherited his old bicycle. Every summer holiday, I went on bike rides with my best friend, Danny. When I started college, I decided to become a more experienced tour biker. So I borrowed money from my father and bought a specialized touring bike. During my 3rd year at university, I decided with my friend Danny to spend most of our 2-month summer holiday touring on a bike. Unfortunately, Danny couldn't make it as he had to visit his sister in America. So I cycled to Norway alone. It wasn't an easy decision, but I'd learnt a lot while cycling for long distances. The weather was warm and sunny, and the scenery was amazing. It was breathtaking. I really loved the trip. I had achieved my childhood dream.
Now listen again and check your work.
When my grandfather retired in 1995, he bought a bicycle and started going on bike trips around Finland. He was a great storyteller with a good sense of humor. My brother and I enjoyed his stories and laughed at his jokes. Back then, as a 6-year-old child, I dreamt of going on long bike trips like he did. In 2001, my grandfather died, and I inherited his old bicycle. Every summer holiday, I went on bike rides with my best friend, Danny. When I started college, I decided to become a more experienced tour biker. So I borrowed money from my father and bought a specialized touring bike. During my 3rd year at university, I decided with my friend Danny to spend most of our 2-month summer holiday touring on a bike. Unfortunately, Danny couldn't make it as he had to visit his sister in America. So I cycled to Norway alone. It wasn't an easy decision, but I'd learnt a lot while cycling for long distances. The weather was warm and sunny, and the scenery was amazing. It was breathtaking. I really loved the trip. I had achieved my childhood dream.
Now listen to part 2 and complete the task.
While I was biking in Norway, I realized that I was also interested in photography. So next summer, I returned to Norway and took photos of the place. However, it rained most of the time. Sometimes it even snowed, and the temperature went down to 10 degrees centigrade, which I really hated. It was very disappointing compared to my first trip. I uploaded the few photos I managed to take on my blog, and much to my surprise, they attracted bike tour magazine publishers, who later sponsored my bike trips. After graduating from college, I decided to go on a longer tour to other countries. First, I spent a year touring around all the countries in Europe. After that, I continued to East Asia, Australia, New Zealand, North and South America, which took me another 3 years. I was very lucky because Bike Tour magazine publishers paid all my expenses. After 4 years of biking from one country to another, I decided to return home to my family as I was homesick. During these journeys, I experienced many challenges, such as cycling in bad weather, avoiding attacks from wild animals, and communicating with people from different countries. However, the biggest challenge I faced was how to keep myself safe on roads, as many countries did not have special cycle lanes. Despite these dangers, it was the best decision I have ever made in my life. I am so grateful to my grandfather for giving me this amazing hobby.
Thank you. That is the end of the listening examination. Now go on to the next question.
Okay, guys. Have you answered the questions? Guys, can you hear me?
Yes, teacher.
Very good. Have you answered?
teacher.
Have you answered the questions?
Yes, teacher.
Very good.
Yes.
Yes. Now, question number one. Question number one. According to the officer, students should start booking accommodation in February, April, or June. So give me your answer. So what is the answer?
February.
February? Very good. Excellent.
February.
Yes. Yes, February. Excellent. So question number one, the answer is February. Just I will highlight the answer. So it is February. Very good. Excellent. You know what is mean by accommodation? What does it mean by accommodation? شنو يعني accommodation?
مكان الإقامة.
Very good. Excellent. When you go to a university and this university or this college is not in your city, so you need to stay in accommodation, okay? Second, semi-second, okay? Very good. Excellent. So let's move to the second question. Next year, Adam will be a year student. First, second, or final?
Second.
Second. Second. Very good. Excellent, girls. So it is second. This is going to be his second year. Very good. Excellent. Question number 3. A room on the university campus is often sharing a house. So what is the answer?
More expensive than?
More expensive. Excellent, girls. Excellent.
More expensive than.
Very good. More expensive than. Excellent. You are doing very well. Excellent. So happy regarding that. Okay. Now, question number 4. Adam prefers to share a room with 3, 4, or 5 other.
3 teacher.
Wait.
3.
Is it 3, 4, or 5?
3. 5. 3.
3. The answer is 3. Okay. So the answer is 3. Now, number 5. Adam thinks that the first house is in an old building, far from the university, quite expensive.
Far from the university.
Very good, excellent. Far from the university. So it is the second choice. Excellent. Now, number 6. The problem with the second house is the what? Lack of transportation, extra electricity payment, limited space.
Limited space.
Very good. He said something. He said it's too small, right? So he has an issue with the space. So it is limited space. Excellent, girls. Now, let's move to the 7th question. Question number 7. In the end, Adam will search for a private room. Where? Through what? In a local? Online or with his friend?
Online.
Online.
Very good.
Because he didn't say online. He said another word. What was that?
With his friend.
No, the answer is online.
In a local newspaper.
No, the answer is online. But Adam,
Internet teacher.
he said website. right? If you go back to the recording, you will hear that he said, I will search on the website. So website is usually online, right? So it is the same. Website and online are the same, okay? Websites usually are online. So who got all of them correct out of 7? Huh? Yes, girls? Who got all of them correct, the answers? None? Okay. Okay, who got, let's say, 6 out of 7?
Me.
Who's you? Who's that?
Me, teacher.
Very good, Umayna. Excellent. So who scored 5? None? Who scored 4? No one? Okay, so at least Anwar Talib 3. No problem, Anwar. You can practice more, so you will be able to achieve a higher score in listening part 1. Okay? Very good. Now let's move to listening 2. So, which country did his grandfather tour? Huh, girls?
Finland.
Finland. Excellent. Finland. How do you spell Finland? How do you spell Finland?
F-I-N.
F?
F-I-N.
Just 1 minute.
L-A-N-D.
Okay. F, sorry.
F-I-N.
F-I-N.
N.
Yeah,
L-A-D. N-D.
N-D. Excellent. Finland. Excellent. So, so which country is Finland? Which, when did his grandfather die? I need a year.
2001.
2001. Very good. Excellent. 2001. 2001. Excellent. Who gave him money to buy a new bike?
His father.
Excellent.
Father.
Father.
His father.
His father. Excellent. Okay, what about the question number 11? Why didn't his friend join him on his tour to Norway? Huh, girls? You didn't get the answer?
Amazing.
No. His friend wasn't able to join him in his tour to Norway. Why? Because he had what? Huh? Because he had to visit his sister. Okay, his sister in America. So we want, I'm not going to write America because it is going to be a very long sentence. Okay, so why didn't his friend join him on his tour to Norway? He had to visit his sister. Okay, now let's move to part 2. Now he went back to Norway because he wanted to what?
Take photos.
He wanted to take photos. He wanted to take photos. He wanted to take photos. Very good. Excellent. Because he wanted to take photos. Excellent. Okay. Question number 13. His tour of all the European countries took how many years? 1 year, 3 years, or 4 years?
3 years. 3 years.
3 years. No. Huh?
4 years.
4 years. Why? How did you get the answer? Because if you focus in the listening, he said it took 1 whole year to visit Europe. Then he mentioned many countries and he said, and it took 3 years more. So 1 plus 3, how much? One plus 3, which would be 4.
4 years.
Very good, 4 years, excellent. Now, after graduation, his trip expenses were paid for by whom? His college, Danny, or magazine publishers?
Magazine publishers.
Excellent, magazine publishers. Excellent. So, magazine publishers. Okay. Now, how much you scored here out of 8? How much you scored, girls? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. How much you scored here in this part listening to? Who scored 8? Okay, who scored 8?
Me.
Who's that?
Yes.
Sorry?
بعد السؤال واحد.
بعد سؤال واحد؟ sorry.
بعد السؤال واحد.
Yeah. So publisher by magazine. Sorry. So publisher by magazine. I think I've done wrong. Eraser. I think I have a problem with the eraser. Okay, question number 15, sorry. I mixed with the question number 15 and 14. So question number 15, on his journey, his main worry was what? So
Road
it is
accident.
very good. Road accident, excellent. I'm not able, I couldn't erase the answer, so it is that one, and I will change the color. So it is the one with the red color, and it is road accident. Very good. So who scored 8 in that part listening to? Huh, girls? Okay, who scored 7? Okay, who scored? Zuha scored 7. Very good, excellent. Who scored 6?
Me.
Who's that? You?
Umayma.
Umayma, very good, excellent. And what about 5? 5, Anwar. Okay. Tasneem scored 7. Bayan said she scored 7 out of 15. Okay, no problem, Bayan. So with practice, inshallah, we'll be able to score higher. Mazoon 7, very good. Excellent. Okay, so girls, regarding listening listening part 1 and 2, was it too difficult or easy? It was difficult or easy, girls? . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . كان سهل ولا صعب listening task اللي سويناه الحين؟
سهل.
easy.
Easy?
Easy.
Yeah,
Yes,
it is
teacher, easy.
very good. It is easy, but you need to concentrate, right? Okay, now we'll move to the vocabulary. Okay, the vocabulary. So, how many marks for each question? How many marks for each question? 1 or half?
2.5.
No.
2.5.
No, for one question. For question number 1, how much? You have to score?
Half.
Half. Very good. Half
Half.
mark. Excellent. So regarding vocabulary, each question with half mark. Okay. Now, can you see the paper clearly? Can you see it clearly?
Yes.
Very good.
Yes.
Now you will do the vocabulary, okay? And I will give you time. I will give you like 3 minutes only, okay, girls?
Yes, teacher.
Yalla, take your time and do the vocabulary task, please. So guys, have you done? Have you finished?
Yes, teacher.
Yeah, let's start answering the questions. Okay, question number 1. Working in this company is you are paid a high salary and you get bonuses every year. So what is the answer? Boring, exhausting, rewarding, or tiring?
Exhausting.
Rewarding.
Rewarding. Why? What does it mean by rewarding? Say it in Arabic. حتى لو قلتوا لي المعنى بالعربي مش مشكلة. ليش اخترتوا rewarding؟
مجزي.
مجزي. Very good. It's coming from reward. It's coming from that you get something. Okay, you get something from that. Very good. So it is rewarding. Excellent, girls. So happy. Now, question number 2. I heard you have changed from medicine to engineering. Change your what? Campaign, conference, major, or style? Guys, who would?
Major.
اوكي جاز اذا اللي ما حابه تجاوب بصوتي تكتب حتى الاجابه في الشات مش مشكله. اوكي and who said major? who's that? Yes, it is major. Okay, I heard you have changed your major. تخصص. Okay, now let's move to question number 3. My friend was really amazed when he visited Oman. He did not to experience Oman's geological natural beauty. Accept or expect or produce or react.
expect,
Accept or expect. Number 1 or number 2?
number 2,
Number 2. Excellent girls. Expect. So number 4, it was really to see the destructions and the casualties of the earthquake on television. I felt sad. So what is the answer? Fascinating, heartbreaking, interesting, or satisfying?
heartbreaking,
Heartbreaking, very good. Why you choose that word, not fascinating? Because it is negative feeling or positive feelings?
negative feeling,
Negative, very good. It is negative feelings. So you need to choose negative word. لأن الجملة تعبر عن شيء سلبي، okay? فلازم اختار كل something. Okay, لازم اختار adjective which has negative feelings. Okay, so it is heartbreaking. So number 5, the doctor advised him to stop eating too much to avoid the risk of eating too much, to avoid risk of what? Disability, hunger, obesity, or pollution.
obesity,
Oh, very good, excellent. So what does it mean by obesity? شنو معنى الobesity?
السمنة,
سمنة. أحسنت, very good, excellent girls, well done, excellent. So half a mark, that's mean half, that's mean 2 marks and a half. Who scored 2 marks and a half, or who scored all of them correct? Huh, girls? مين جابت الجواب كله صح؟
Me, teacher.
Who's that? The beautiful voice.
Mason.
ميسون, أحسنتي ميسون, excellent. Very good, Mason. Well done. And what about the others? Yaqeen, how much? Or Tasneem, Bayan, how much you scored? Even you can write in the chat. I only have 1 mistake. Okay, very good. Bayan 0. Oh my God, Bayan, why 0? Why? Anwar 4. Zuhal Abri 5. Okay, Bayan, why you scored 0? I'm so feeling sad. Tasneem said mistake is 1. So you got 1 mistake, so you got 2 out of 2, 2.5. Very good, excellent. I think it was the vocabulary were so easy, not difficult. I don't know why Bayan scored 0, honestly. Okay, now let's move to grammar part. Okay, this is the grammar part. Now I will give you Bayan, because I don't know the words, you don't know the words. Bayan, you can guess the meaning from the context. Okay, you should try to know the meaning from the context. بيان انت عندك مشكله في الفوكابلاري. انزين شنو تسوين؟ او say in Arabic. انا بشرح لك كيف تتخطين هذه المشكله بالعربي على اساس تفهمين انا شو قاعده اقول لك. اوكي بيان؟ وهذا البيان واللي كلكم اوكي جاز انتبهوا علي. اشرح بالعربي. شوفوا باي ذا واي انا ما احب ابدا اتكلم مع الطالبات بالعربي. I don't like that because I'm teaching a language. بس انا الحين راح اجبر اني اشفت شوي للعربي عشان تفهموني. اوكي no بيان you need to practice English by listening to English. okay and you have to speak as well. انزين ما مشكلة بشرح بالعربي. الحين أنا شنو أسوي لما أجاوب على هذه الجزئية من السؤال اللي هو vocabulary؟ أمسك الجملة أوكي وأحاول أفهم الجملة مش كل كلمة في الجملة. أحاول أفهم المعنى بشكل عام. working in his company so إن company يعني اشتغل company is very you are paid high salary يعني في salary في راتب and you get bonuses every year. so أنا ما أعرف كلمة bonuses بس أنا أعرف إن في أشتغل في شركة وفي راتب. أوكي أنا أريد صفة توصف هالشغل في هذه الشركة وفي معها راتب. is it boring أنا أعرف boring إنه معناه ممل. لا ما يصير ممل. أوكي أخذ كلمة وأحاول أحطها في السبيس. أوكي وأحاول أشوفها هل هي هذه الكلمة تمشي في هذا الفراغ أم لا. أوكي exhausting بمعنى إنه شيء سلبي شيء يعني بمعنى إنه متعب. لا أنا راح أحصل سالري وراح أحصل شيء كل سنة بس أنا ما أعرف شو هذا الشيء كل سنة بحصل شيء فهل هاي بيكون متعب؟ لا هالكلمة ما راح تركب. نشوف تايرنج بعدين خلنا ناخذ الوالد. نشوف تايرنج متعب. لا متعب مرة هذا ما أحطها في بالي. أوكي rewarding جاية من كلمة reward إن شيء أحصل في المقابل. أوكي هذه الكلمة هي لأكثر could be fit on that space. أوكي هذه الجملة الأكثر مناسبة في هذه الفراغ. أوكي it's like this girl. أجرب كل كلمة وأحطها في الفراغ وأشوفها تمشي مع الجملة ولا لا. خلاص بنات فهمتوا؟ Is it clear now؟ بيان الحين واضح؟ بيان
teacher.
اوكي بيان تقول انت تعرفين بعض الكلمات. انا المشكله كله ما اعرف يا بيان. ما في شيء كله ما اعرف. لا في شيء اني احاول اعرف الكلمه. اوكي احاول اعرف الكلمات حتى لو افسر الجمله يعني بعض الكلمات اللي ممكن انا اعرفها. اوكي يعني بيان انت ما تعرفين كلمه company ما تعرفين يعني salary اكيد تعرفينهم. فهمتي؟ فحاولوا يا بنات تحطون كل كلمة في الفراغ وشوفوا هل الكلمة هذه تمشي في الفراغ ولا لا تمشي مع المعنى أو لا. أوكي أحسنتي تسنيم لا تعطين نفسك طاقة سلبية. أحسنتي لا تقولين ما أعرف. بيان أرجو لا تقولين ما أعرف قولي راح أحاول. أوكي حاولي يا بيان حتى لو ما تعرفين. أيوة أحاول very good. حاولي ممتازة بيان. أنا أريد أسمع منك هذا يقول راح أحاول وراح أقدر بإذن الله. أحسنتي ميسون تقول حاولي صح. Okay now let's move to grammar. Now girls I will give you time to do the grammar part. Okay بعطيكم وقت تحلون الجرامر بس خلوني أخلي الشاشة. Okay very good. إن شاء الله يوفق الجميع الغالية حبيبتي. Thank you very much. يلا الحين بعطيكم 2 minutes to do the grammar part. Okay يلا خذوا وقتكم. أحسنتي زهى لا يوجد مستحيل دائما نجرب ونحاول. أحسنتي يلا بعطيكم الحين 2 minutes. I will give you 2 minutes to do the grammar part. So are you ready, girls? Have you done? Have you finished?
Yes, teacher.
Very good. Excellent. Yalla, let's start. So speaker A, excuse me. You have to you've been to the shop recently? Have or has?
Have.
Have.
Have. Very good. Why have? ليش have؟ ليش مو has؟ لأن
Because you.
very good. Who said because you؟ لأن بعد have or has في you. واليو شو معاها؟ have ولا has؟
Have.
have. أحسن.
Have.
very good.
have.
شو الضمائر اللي تي مع الهاز؟
You.
They.
They.
نو مع
will.
الهاز. I mean مع الهاز. شنو الضمائر
She.
اللي
Has it.
she, he.
It.
very good. she, he and it. very good. إذا كان هني بدال you she بيكون has. وإذا كان he بيكون has صح؟ وإذا كان it بيكون has. لكن الجواب هنا you وشو بعد عندنا they you و they شنو بعد؟
We.
Why?
we. very good. excellent تسنيم.
We.
عندنا we you they تيجي معاهم have. okay is it clear؟
Yes.
واضح ممتاز أحسنتم حبيباتي. let's move to speaker 2. okay is there anything new? is there anything new? so why ولا how؟
How?
Why? Why?
why. very good. ليش؟ لأن السبيكر 1 انتبهوا هنا شوي يمكن confusion. okay confusing بيكون. هنا تقول مثلا أرجع أقرأ السبيكر نمبر 1. excuse me, have you been to the bookshop recently? why? is there anything new? هنا صار sense. هنا صارت الجملة واضحة صح؟ فالجواب راح يكون why. لأن أنا سألته هل رحت أو زرت البوك شوب قريبا؟ فهو يسأله why ليش؟ ما يقول له how. ما يسأله كيف يعني راح. لا يسأله ليش راح أو ليش سأله هذا السؤال. okay so it is why. very good. now speaker A. oh yes, the latest book on Oman has just arrived and I know you want to get it. okay now speaker B. well I have already bought ولا buy it online. bought or buy. bought. why bought, girls?
Because after buy.
There is something in the sentence will give you an indication that the verb is supposed to be in past. في شيء في هذه الجملة ذكره قبل الفعل وهذا يدل على أن لازم الفعل يكون في الماضي. شو الكلمة؟ في كلمة ذكرت في الجملة وهي اللي عطتني الهنت أو المساعدة اللي خبرتني إن الفعل لازم يكون بوت إن ماضي. شنو هي؟ forget, no, have, no,
Yes.
no. في كلمة already. انتبهوا بنات كلمة already. اوكي كلمة already كلمة already شفتوها؟ هذه already بمعنى شيء صار already I've done it already. I already had my meal. I already been to the market. Okay, already بمعنى شيء صار. Okay, أي فعل يجي بعد already يكون ماضي بنات. خلاص؟ خلاص بنات؟ Is it clear?
Yes.
Very good.
Yes, teacher.
Very good. أي فعل بعد already يجي ماضي. حطوا هذا في بالكم. يلا. Speaker A. Online. Online. I really want you to show ولا shows me how to shop online.
show,
Show. Oh.
Show or shows?
Show.
Show. Very good. ليش مش shows? Why not shows?
because after to verb infinitive.
Just 1 minute. Let me. Okay. So verb infinitive. No, there is something. There is something mentioned in the sentence. في شيء تم ذكره في الجملة وهو اللي أعطاني الكلو إن الفعل يكون show without s. Because after that, what happened? Who's that?
You.
Tasneem says something. Because after that, what happened? No, I didn't get you, Tasneem. في شيء ذكر بعد الفعل هو اللي no, not really. في شيء very no. زها, not you. Not you. في شيء ذكر بعد الفعل هو اللي خلانا شنو؟ Excellent بيان.
One.
No, بيان said it. بيان قالت me. بنات me. إذا كان الفعل she أو he أو it بياخذ shows بياخذ s. لكن الفعل me you they we هذه أفعال شو تاخذ؟ present simple without s. okay؟ فهمت بقى؟ نعم حبيبتي تفضلي.
ما يستوي نقول إنها مثلا لأن جا قبلها تو فلازم بعد التو يكون في المصدر.
very good. بعد هذا نفس الشيء. أحسنتي. لأن بعد التو لازم يجي الفعل شنو؟
infinitive.
very good. excellent. بعد التو لازم يكون الفعل infinitive. اوكي؟ وبعدين عندنا me. نفس الشيء me هي اللي كان indicator that will give you ان الفعل لازم يكون show. very good. احسنتي. بعد التو يكون show sorry الفعل يكون infinitive without s without anything. يكون فعل صحيح. شو يعني infinitive؟ فعل صحيح لا يلحقه شيء. خلاص؟ Is it clear?
Yes, teacher.
Very good. Excellent. شكرا. Now speaker B. Sure, if you have time now, I would ولا will tell you how in a minute.
Will.
Very good. ليش will بنات؟ not would. ليش will؟ اوكي لمعلومة فقط. ايوه حد قال لي جواب. ها.
لأن القاعدة إذا جاء if لازم يقول.
إذا if ايوه بالفعل. إذا هو قاعدة if تتذكرونها؟
Yes.
إذا كان شيء سهل التحقق شو يكون؟ يكون will. لا إذا كان شيء سهل التحقق أو راح يصير أو أكيد راح يصير يكون will. إذا كان شيء صعب إنه يصير بيكون would لأنه ممكن ما يصير هذا الشيء. فهمتوا بنات؟
Yes, teacher.
Yes. هني اقروا الجملة. Sure, if you have a time now, I will tell you how in a minute. Okay? إذا شيء سهل التحقق ممكن يكون عنده تايم، صح؟ ممكن يكون عنده تايم فبيكون will. اوكي؟ إذا كان شيء صعب التحقق بيكون would. Is it clear, girls?
Yes, teacher, clear.
Very good. باقي لنا تقريبا 10 دقائق نكمل. I think راح ناخذ reading 1 وبعدين راح نكمل إن شاء الله الأسبوع الجاي البقية، أو راح نخلص الجرامر والفوكاب وبعدين الجزئية الثانية اللي هي reading and the writing. We are going to answer these questions إن شاء الله by next week. زين guys؟ أوكي اتفقنا؟
أوكي.
زين الحين خلينا يلا الحين جاوبوا لي السؤال الجرامر and vocab. أوكي يلا. I will give you 2 minutes to answer this question. Okay guys, have you finished?
Yes, teacher.
Very good. يلا let's answer the questions. Okay, number 11. So I'll read the text. Okay, today many countries around the world depend on energy that what is the answer? That comes in, come out, or come here. شنو الجواب؟
Comes from.
Comes from. Excellent, girls. Very good. Excellent. So it comes from oil. Comes energy that comes from coal or oil. So we should do everything we can to these valuable resources. Stop ولا leave ولا save or remove? Save. Very good. Save. Why save? ليش اخترنا save not stop or leave or remove? ها؟
لأنه هو يبغى يحفظ الطاقة.
Very good. يحفظ الطاقة. هذه الطاقة الثمينة أو هذه الطاقات الثمينة. أحسنتي. Very good. Excellent. Now number 13. Number 13. Okay, for example, we can leave our cars at home and travel by public transport. We can also our use of electricity. Increase, reduce, finish, or add?
reduce
Reduce, very good. You know what does it mean by reduce?
يقلل
يقلل, yeah, to minimize, reduce to minimize, to make a small portion of something, okay? Very good. Now, number 14, we can switched off or switches off or switching off or switch off.
switch off.
We can switch off. Very good. We can switch off. Where is that? Okay. We can switch off. Excellent. Okay, guys. We can switch off the AC and the TV when we don't need them. Of course, the big question is what will happening or what will happen or what will happen? What
Happen.
will
happen.
happen? Very good. Happen. Very good. Very good. What will happen? Excellent. So, girls, من حلل الجرامر vocabulary كامل؟ 1 2 3 4 5. Who scored 5?
me teacher
Who's that? منو انتي؟
زهى
زهى أحسنتي. تسنيم مي. اوكي تسنيم. أنوار 4. Very good. Excellent. ممتاز. حلو. Very good. من بعد كتبوا لي علاماتكم. بيان 3. Good بيان. At least you score something. ميسون 3. Very good. 3 out of 5. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad ميسون. Don't be sad. وميمة 3. Okay. And the rest. Okay ما مشكلة. نفس الشيء بنات مثل ما علمتكم. عشان تجاوبون هذا السؤال خذي كل كلمة وحطيها في الفراغ. شوفي هل تتناسب مع الفراغ ولا لا. اوكي. دائما قبل ما تجاوبين عندك خيارات وعندك فراغ دائما جربي كل كلمة في الفراغ. كل كلمة حطيها في الفراغ وشوفي هل تناسب الفراغ أو لا. اوكي. Now I think the grammar very good. The grammar and vocab was very easy task because most of you scored 3, 4 and 5. Very good. That is very good indication that you are going to do very well and very good in the final exam إن شاء الله. كانت هذه حصتنا اليوم حبيباتي. جزاكن الله خير. أتمنى تكونوا استفدتوا اليوم وإن شاء الله الحصة الجاية راح نكمل باقي الاختبار. راح يكون اللي هو reading 1 وعندكم اللي هو reading 2 وعندكم reading 3 and writing. okay and writing. بس أنا راح إن شاء الله حبيباتي أباكم تسوون لي الحصة القادمة تسووا لي جاوبوا لي الريدنج 1 2 3. الرايتنج أنا حابة أخليه بروحه. حابة أركز عليه أكثر. حابة يكون حصة كاملة بس حق الرايتنج. زين بنات اتفقنا؟
اتفقنا تيتشر.
ممتاز. أنا حابة أركز على الرايتنج بنات مثل ما قلت لكم لأن عليه علامات أكثر. most of the students unfortunately they lose the marks on the writing part للأسف. زين راح إن شاء الله ناخذ الرايتنج step by step كيف أكتب شو الجمل اللي أستخدمها شو العبارات اللي أستخدمها وإن شاء الله راح تقدرون تسوون زين regarding الرايتنج إن شاء الله في الفاينل exam. في الأخير do you have any questions girls؟ عندكم أي سؤال قبل ما
No teacher, thank you.
You are most welcome. كان من دواعي سروري أن أكون معاكم اليوم حبيباتي، ونكمل إن شاء الله الحصة القادمة. You are most welcome تسنيم. Thank you very much. It was my pleasure being with you here today and sharing this experience together. Hopefully today's lesson was fruitful and useful for you. Inshallah, see you next week. I think it's going to be on Monday and Tuesday, but I will check the timetable. Check the timetable on the WhatsApp group. شيكوا على الجدول. الأسبوعية راح أكون معكم 2 3 أظن. Okay.
Okay, teacher.
Okay. Have a very pleasant and good night, girls, and see you inshallah next week. مع السلامة حبيباتي.
Goodbye, teacher.
Bye,
Thank
girls.
you.
See you. Take care, girls.
Bye, teacher.